We're being promised a tidy philosophical sci-fi about, out of many, one. But the reality might be that Vince Gilligan packaged a Hive-Mind thought experiment into a glossy streaming hook. Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here, and today we're pulling out the magnifying glass to decode Pluribus, Vince Gilligan's new TV series that premiered on November 7th, 2025. Yes, that premiere dropped the first 2 episodes this week. The headline is simple. Rhea Seehorn plays Carol Sturka, the so-called most miserable person on Earth, who may have to save humanity from happiness. An extraterrestrial signal seems to infect people and knit them into a friendly, creepy collective. On the surface, sure, it's provocative. But this is Gilligan. Provocative doesn't mean shallow. Quick etymology lesson, Geekly. Pluribus is Latin for many, and nods to e pluribus unum. Out of many, one. That nod is intentional. Gilligan says the title plays with American civic imagery and a global idea of unity. The show even stylizes the title as Plur One Boss, the number 1 shoved into the middle. So yeah, title is a clue, not just a branding flex. So here's my detective work. The PR sells a philosophical tug-of-war, Utopia versus dystopia. But I smell 2 industry reflexes at play. 1, lean hard on a memorable, slightly academic title, so critics call it serious. 2, package social commentary as a mystery plot motor, so viewers binge without asking deeper questions. The danger is that everyone being nice becomes a surface gimmick instead of a real interrogation of autonomy, consent, and power. Now to the evidence. The premiere reveals an alien signal decoded into biological tones. It maps to RNA. That's clever. It gives scientific texture to the contagion and avoids lazy magic signal hand-waving. But the emotional engine is still social. Carol's refusal to join the collective forces the show to examine what individuality is worth. My question is whether the series will actually give complexity to the happy masses or reduce them to wallpaper for the protagonist's angst. And yes, creators love the idea of what if everyone just got along. It's comfortable. But culture deserves better than a morality tale that treats consensus as villainy without interrogating who benefits from division. Gilligan says the title took years and over 100 false starts. That suggests care. I hope that care extends to treating the Hive as people, not punchlines. My verdict is Pluribus is provocative and smart on the setup. But the real test will be whether it honors messy human truth or uses happiness as a costume for easy drama. So, Geekly, tell me, do you want a show that defends individuality at all costs, or one that makes us reckon with whether some collective bliss might be worth the trade? And that's a wrap, Geekly. We've survived another hyperdrive through the news nebula. If you enjoyed this warp jump, hit that like button like it's the Death Star trigger, and subscribe so your feed doesn't go supernova without us. Want to give the channel an extra boost? The Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description. Stronger than vibranium. Now, for our next adventure, should I rock a cyberpunk mech suit or wizarding ropes ensemble? Let me know. Catch you next week for another geeky broadcast. This was Kikai Wafra for NewsGeekly.